So we are in Kuşadası. They are having their third annual street festival. It actually started yesterday with a concert and some events like the mayor of the town making a speech, etc. And today they're having a Taste of the World event. You buy a ticket book. It's 250 lira, which is right now about $8. And with this, you get 7 tickets. There are 7 stops, 7 international cuisines from 7 international chefs that you can taste. And we're going to start going around there. Just to let you know, right now it's October, the middle of October, and the temperature is 29 degrees today. Yesterday was 28. It's just been beautiful here. It's an absolutely gorgeous town to begin with, and it's slam-packed, as you can see. And this dumb bitch just walked in front of me. So here we are. We're going to get started. Our first stop is the Spanish stop, and we'll start there. Let's go. So our first stop is the Spanish stand, the stand from Spain, and they have anchovy tapas for us to taste. This first stand is located inside the old bazaar, and let's go. It's already a packed area, and this is making it even busier. This, so far from all the stands we've seen, this is the longest line I've seen, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we just picked up our first dish, which was from the Spanish stand. It was a anchovy tapas. Well, it was labeled anchovy tapas. It was an anchovy with some marinated tomatoes on a slice of dry bread. Very underwhelming, a little bit disappointed. I've been to Spain. They have great seafood. They have great tapas. This was not a good representation, but we'll take it. Why not? So now we are headed toward the French stand. As I said, this part of this event is being held in a bit of a square. They designed it to be a square, so you start in one spot. Spain is the first stop. Then you go into you follow a map, a route, and that takes you to the final stop, which is the Turkish stand. It starts off, like I said, in the bazaar. This is a very busy area to begin with. This gives you guys an opportunity to kind of see the bazaar as well. Here you'll find all kinds of souvenirs. All the knockoff fake clothes are here. All your little Turkish souvenirs and trinkets. All the aggressive salesmen who will jump in front of you and try to pull you into their shop. They're all here, folks. If that's what you like, come over here and get a taste of Türkiye. 3 pairs for 50 euros, all the fake shoes you want. This is a very historic area. All kidding aside, making jokes obviously, but beautiful historic spots you can see along the way. The town itself is absolutely gorgeous. The weather is beautiful. The people are friendly. Very tourist area, but not as expensive as places like Bodrum or Çeşme and spots like that. So I would highly, highly recommend this town if you're looking for a nice vacation, especially family-oriented vacation. This is not a big party town, not a ton of clubs and bars. They do have that as well if you're into the nightlife, but you're not overwhelmed by it. There we go. We're heading to France now. So our second stop was the French stand, onion soup. Normally, I am not a fan. In the US, restaurants have French onion soup. Get you? And I am not a fan of onion soup, but this one was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. It was light. The onion taste was light. So this was a hit. So along with the food, there's street performers as well in different areas. We just missed this gentleman and what he was playing. but we'll try to catch some other ones along the way. Again, as you can see, very crowded. It is a Saturday, so you know it would be normally crowded anyway, but I think this brought in a whole different crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to enjoy a passionate, magical, and spectacular show. Executed by professional dancers from the Dance Academy, passing through the choreographies of Latin genres such as cha-cha-cha, mambo, and salsa.
So we just got done watching some dancing from a Colombian dance group. That's just, again, one of the other festivities that they're offering. And now we are walking up to the Croatian stand, which is going to be presenting us with some kind of a fish stew. So I'll get the fish stew and let you know what I think. So just got done at the Croatian stand. It was a fish stew. Underwhelming, not great. The fish wasn't cleaned properly. There was still bones in the fish. Some of the rough scales were still on it. Flavor was okay. Flavor wasn't bad, but we have very similar dishes in Turkey as well, so it wasn't anything special for me. So we're moving on to the next one. We just got done at the Tunisian stand. They had couscous with vegetables. It was okay. It was a little dry, but it was actually a good portion. It filled the cup, which I can't really say for the other stands so far. They've given like very small portions. But just got done at the Tunisian stand. Vegetable couscous, thumbs up. Here's another one of the performances. It's a Turkish singer. This is a little archaeological park that they've built here. The park has a lot of these little Greek artifacts, columns and bases and such. And there she is singing. And right over here you can see the Colombian dance troupe. They've moved over to this location. So obviously the performers are moving from location to location, and so that everybody can see their performances. I'm guessing the Colombian dance troupe will be next to perform over here after the Turkish singer gets done. So now we're at the Greek stand. They were serving Greek-style moussaka. We have moussaka in Turkey as well. It's one of like our staples, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Normally, Greek-style moussaka is made with pork, but obviously being in Turkey, they're not going to do that. It was made with ground beef. Overall, it was good. Greece and Turkey share a lot of the same cuisine anyway, so I expected it to be something that we would know. As far as actually, a lot of the dishes so far are pretty close to our cuisine that we have here in Turkey, aside from, I would say, France so far. But Greek stand, moussaka, very good. So now I'm in front of the stand for turkey. Go Turkey. It was a beef stew dish, really good. The meat was very nice and tender. This is the last food stand. All the food is done. There's one more stand, which is Italy, but they have a dessert. They have tiramisu. So we're on our way there now. But the Turkish stand, Hünkar Beğendi, and here we go. We're on our way to Italy for some tiramisu now. Here we have another street performer, Turk. And over here we have an African crew. Not sure what they're doing, if they're dancers, acrobats, but they're taking pictures with lots of people. So that's awesome that they're doing that. Oh, there we go. That's what they're doing. So the last stand was Italy. They're serving tiramisu, and here we are, just had it. Was it the best tiramisu I had? No. Was it good? Good enough. Anybody who knows me knows I have a crazy sweet tooth, so even if it was bad, I wouldn't say it's bad. I would eat it. I love sweets, and this tiramisu was good enough. That's the end of our tour today for the street and the food tour. I'm gonna take some more videos of performances and such, but the food is done here. Let's get on to the entertainment. So right now we're inside the caravanserai in Turkish. It is basically like a small castle, which used to host travelers that would come through this area. And they're getting ready to put on a show where they do a cooking show. They're going to show people how to make certain dishes, how certain chefs are going to come up and put on a show and show everybody how to make the dishes that they've got on display. This is how it looks on the inside. They do events in here once in a while. Today is part of the international festival.